Everyone, welcome back to Form of Therapy. This is the Culture Study. I'm the channel's video producer and your host. You can call me PD. And today we are checking out the debut of a brand new boy group. This is Parallel Universe by NINE.i. So they're from a label that I've personally never heard of. I believe they're called First One Entertainment. Just as a heads up, there's also no subtitles available for this video as well. Beyond that, I don't really know anything about this group going into it. So if you do know any interesting facts, please let me know in the comments below. Now, before we get into the video, real quick, if you enjoy our videos, remember you can visit our Patreon, because not only on Patreon would you be supporting the channel, but you also get bonus reaction content to listening parties, variety shows, survival shows, K-dramas, and animes. So a lot of fun stuff on there. So tune in for that. Of course, you don't have to support us monetarily if you don't want to. Just simply like the video and subscribe down below, and we would appreciate it a lot. All right, let's get into the video. This is Parallel Universe by NINE.i, and this is your form of therapy. Ooh. Is this the actual song, or is this just an intro? Oh, they're a big group, too. Ooh, it sounds like it's actually a part of the song. Ooh. It's a slow build, but I like it. The drums are really, really interesting. The kick. Oh. Yeah, something I find interesting is like the kick during the chorus. It almost sounds like it's like suppressed, like it's being muffled. Like the kick doesn't really travel. There's no like echo. Ooh. I'm gonna just turn this up. Ooh. Whoa! He doesn't. Ooh. Ooh. There's probably 9 of them. Oh my goodness. That was spectacular. That was one of the more refreshing songs I've heard in a really, really long time. And it's just nice to hear an entry like this, mainly because it's not often done, and it's also not done this cleanly as well. This song is joining the ranks of very bright synth, but also emotionally complex songs. Very few groups can actually pull that off well. People who are known for it, Astro, CIX, I think they are known for being able to pull off sounds like that. 17's done it a couple times. It kind of reminds me of this music video, in fact. What the group actually reminds me of is like when I watched Kim Dong-an's Focus for the first time. I don't mean in terms of like the songs sound the same or anything, but the vibe of like playing off of like very beautiful, bright, poppy synths, but also having like really hard hitting choreography, a lot of sharp choreography, a lot of emphasis on like the impact of their movements. Like there's a lot of like, it's not just that they're doing this, there's a lot of just like a lot of putting power into their movements, And I really, really like that. I like duality of things a lot. I usually like things that also are opposites of each other, but they complement each other. Especially like that, where you have a song that is very light and a little bit breezy, but the choreography is incredibly sharp and calculated. And I loved everything about this group. The visual, beautiful eye candy. It does remind me a little bit of like when I watched CIX's Wave video in that like there's like generic otherworldly stuff going on, but it's also very just pleasant to look at, even though I'm not quite following or tracking the story. I also really liked the choreography. It stood out to me a lot, quite a lot, because their movements they were very powerful hip hop movements, but obviously this isn't a powerful hip hop song, but it still kind of worked. I think that's also another thing is it's powerful, but it was also very sharp and quick and fast. And so it just only enhanced the song for me. And it enhanced the overall experience for me. And the song is fantastic too. The song is really, really good. It's definitely my taste. I think something I've been realizing for the past year or so is that the soft EDM stuff for boy groups, I'm a very big fan of that, or at least I've become a very big fan of that. And so NINE.i, as much as I want to make a number 9 pun, I want to give them like a solid 10. Now, it is like a bit of like a 10 with an asterisk because I think the song is incredible. It makes me want to listen to it even more. The video makes me want to watch it again more. I want to just like get a better understanding of it. But where I am a little confused is the actual song, the song's mastering and mixing. No matter how high I turn up my volume, I was noticing that I cannot still properly hear the instrumental. I don't know if it's a mixing issue, if it's a mastering issue, or if it's like just the video that might be like that. But it does, I don't know, the instrumental does sound like it's being suppressed. But at the same time, I also wonder if that's an aesthetic that they're specifically going for, because I'll admit, I don't hate it. I don't hate it, and I kind of vibe with it or dig with it, but it is just a rather strange choice, but it does make me want to definitely investigate further and see if the streaming quality is going to be the same and suppressed like that. But still, it's really, really good. So I think I've said all I actually want to say about this, but I do want to just watch it again and listen to it again. So let's go ahead and do that. Ooh, that was a beautiful start to the song. I didn't realize it started with the da-na-na. Ooh, This instrumental is just beautiful. Is it just me or does he look like the leader of SF9? I'm gonna turn this up pretty high, so just keep that in mind. Something I'm also noticing about this song is that even the clapping here, usually the sound travels. The clap, it also falls pretty flat. Is that referred to as the attack? Like it falls short, like, but then you don't hear like the clapping, the slight echo of it. It's very like I mentioned this about the drums that we're about to hear in the chorus. I feel like the drums were kind of like it falls off real or it cuts off real quick too. I feel like these all have to be intentional. This is so strange. This is so strange, but I love it. Ooh, can we watch the series of choreography right there again? Okay, so I don't know if this music video was just filmed really well, because I did notice that during that section, especially when the EDM went a little bit harder, they added like a camera shake. It's probably post, but like they added like a shake to it to make the dancing seem more intense. But I'm curious to see how this comes off live, because the sequence of cuts right there of that main guy in the middle with the pink hair dancing, it really just kind of it pierced my emotions. I don't know. It felt like he was dancing, but like really throwing all of himself into it. I don't know. There's something about it that felt really relentless and just kind of like beastly about it. They're really powerful dancers, but I'm curious as to how much of this really translates in reality and how much is like enhanced by the video. But I'm wondering this because of like, holy shit, they're that good. Or at least I'm that impressed. Oh, that's loud. Wow. The two members like duet dancing. Oh, hold on. First of all, the two of them dancing together, very beautiful. I like that. It's a great idea, but holy moly. Ooh, did the pre-chorus originally go like that? Hold on. Okay, it does do that same thing. It's the same. It transitions into the pre-chorus the same way, but I guess this moment impacted me a little bit more because of the fact that he is going a little bit harder. Or they also cut to choreography. Sorry, that's what I meant. Like visually, like we were just seeing like B-roll of like story footage, but this one like cut to the pre-chorus, and so it had a lot more impact. Oh. I don't mean to question it, but are all these guys Korean? The guy that started that didn't look Korean to me, but I love the choreography too. Like as in like not just like, oh, the dancing's cool, but like the moves are cool. Like I love the design of the choreography. And mind you, a lot of K-pop moves are cool, but I mean like this is just like a little bit above that. Let's see this opening move again. They do like a this and then like this and then they like something like this and then like a bigger circle. It's just so much in the choreography. Wow. See that? No, I think it's the moves. It's the choreography. The da 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 da. It really like it showcases the emotions of the song really well. I feel like in that moment, it feels desperate. It feels like he's just like he really means what he's singing about. This guy's beautiful. Oh! That bridge is actually insane. It's actually quite insane how much I love this bridge, and I lose myself in this song very easily. It's a very what's the word? Just interesting song. It's a song that kind of not assimilates. What's the word? But like you get sucked into the song very easily, and so this bridge is it's too epic. It like takes me somewhere. It's just hold on. Oh. See, it's three things at play in this moment right here. It's produced really well. This song is just produced really well. They orchestrated this moment insanely well so that when the bridge hits, it hits and it just like it engages with your emotions and you can't help but have a visceral reaction to this moment. And then the video team nailed it. The way they shot it, the glitch transitions, the intermittent lighting, the strobing, it's perfect. And then whoever is dancing his butt off is dancing phenomenally. This solo dancing, for a debut, that's insane. That's insane for a debut. Oh my God. Ooh, that lift up. Ooh. I love that. The final chorus hits. They say, falling in my universe. And the EDM's going nuts and you expect powerful choreography again. But no, they let it breathe. Falling in my universe. And then they signify the falling in the universe part with a circle that's like literally falling like this. And then they go into the hard-hitting choreography. They know how to play with the moments really well. Like the choreography is well designed. Like it's perfect. It's like actually gauging and engaging with my emotions. This is just so well produced. VFX looks good. In terms of producing a well thought out music video, I could not have any more praises for this music video. It really nailed what it means to just make a well thought out, very fulfilling, good music video, this is it. And the fact that it's a debut music video is kind of crazy. This seems like a 101 comeback type of music video. Wow, that's kind of also what it kind of gives me some like very interesting vibes of like early 101, that kind of like very EDM heavy era. Kind of reminds me of that a little bit. I miss that era a little bit of like the boy group EDM that was kind of going off, especially some of the stuff that 101 put out. No, like seriously, like I recently I'm very like little by little getting into 101. I know I'm like several years late, but like a random 101 song came on, a B-side came on the other day, and I was like, what is this song? It's amazing. I think it was called like Wanna Be My Baby or something. But that's what it kind of gave me the vibe of. So the music video, I really could not tell you how to make this better because I don't think it needs to be better. In terms of the song, like I said, it's not just that it's a really good song. It's not even that it's really well produced. There's a vision for the song. They wanted you to feel certain things in certain moments, and like having a vision for a song is very rare. I feel like it's like I feel like a lot of songs, and it's kind of like the movie industry too. It's like you're just there to make money. You know, I made this song because I needed to get a placement. I needed to make a song. But there are some producers who are like, I have a vision for this song. I set out to make a song like this, and I want people to feel this. And that's the vibe I'm getting off of it. I don't know if that's necessarily the case, and this producer's just amazing in general, like even though they're just like doing like a random placement, but it just feels really well thought out. And then not the music video, the choreography and the members themselves. I don't know anything about these guys. And based on like the filmmaking, like technically I didn't necessarily, like no one stuck in my memory, but it's the group that is stuck in my memory, if that makes sense. The way that this is filmed is definitely not, like, here's the weird thing. If I were to say like, this music video might not be a good debut music video for most debuts because it really doesn't like showcase individual members. It doesn't separate them hard, showcase like the various different colors of the members, right? I think a very good example of a music video that does that incredibly well is Tempest's Bad News. I think that was a very great example of how a debut should highlight like each member and like make people fall in love with them. But this music video isn't like that. It's really, really well produced, but just because something's well produced doesn't mean like it's necessarily fitting for a boy group music video. But they did everything else so well. And when they do have those moments, like even like the solo dance scene, right? We never get like a clear look at his face even. It's shot wide, and it's like almost a silhouette. The lighting's going nuts. You don't even know who danced that unless you have prior awareness and knowledge of this group, right? But even though you didn't see his face, it makes you go, who was that guy? And like that's the thing. Through various parts of this music video, it didn't necessarily do a good job of like highlighting each solo member, but them as a unit worked so incredibly well together. Them as a team worked so incredibly well together. It makes me go, I want to get to know more about these guys. What the hell is going on with these guys? Who are these guys? And so when I say that the music video didn't do a good job of that, I just mean that they didn't have a lot of beauty shots, a lot of glamour shots of just like, the idols just like standing in front of the camera and just like looking at you and just like doing nothing and maybe just mouthing the lyrics. That's usually and it's usually like really bright lighting, bright colors. If you notice this video, like right here, it's pretty like it's a pretty like dull color, and like there's a lot of dark lighting. And in the music video right here, like stuff like moments like these, they're so quick and they're lit in a way that it looks more like a film. It looks more like a scene out of a film. And so even though there are close-ups, it's not shot in the typical K-pop style and way. And the way things are shot in that very overexposed lighting, very like pretty lighting with like an edge light and hair light and like all these different lightings. The whole purpose of that is to make you like fall in love with this specific member. Like that's why K-pop music videos for a long time was shot in that way. That's the aesthetic that like captures people's attentions and leaves like almost like a forced impression in their minds. But they don't do that here. They went for the more artistic approach. And I really dig that. And I really, really respect that. And because of that, I want to get to know more about this group. So overall, in terms of a boy group debut, dare I say that this is like one of my most curious and favorite debuts I've seen. One of, definitely, because they're doing so much here, and I'm really, really, really impressed. And I think they did a great job, and I just want to see more. I want to see if they're going to continue this. I mean, at this point, like it's really just about publicity and management, because in terms of like behind the scenes, in terms of like just how the video was produced, how the song was produced, how this was all managed and handled, I'm a very big fan of it. And so really like for this group to succeed, it's just good management, but also the PR aspect, and marketing, which is definitely a little bit more tough to handle. But in terms of like doing everything right with the song and the video, I think they did it. I think it was incredible. But guys, I want to know what you guys thought. What did you guys think of NINE.i's debut? Were you like previously aware of NINE.i? Did you check them out for the first time? Or are you checking them out for the first time through my video? I'd love to know your thoughts in the comments down below, because this was a fantastic debut and I will be keeping a lookout for them. Guys, that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to support the channel, remember you can visit our Patreon over at patreon.com/formatherapy. For as little as $2 a month, you get access to our listening parties, also all our backlog of listening parties that we've ever filmed. So you can check that out over on our Patreon. But for our higher tiers, we have anime reactions, K-drama reactions, idol variety reactions, non-idol variety reactions, a whole bunch of stuff so you can support the channel and get bonus content. But of course, you don't have to support us monetarily. You could just simply hit the like button down below, leave a comment. We would really appreciate it. And make sure to subscribe over here, because whenever NINE.i does have a comeback, I will be there just checking it out. I'm super excited for it already. So make sure to hit the notification bell and check out our other videos over here. And we'll see you guys next time.